G'day, welcome back to 7 Billion Humans. And I guess here we go on to 45. Obviously, this one's presumably going to be a cutscene. Before we hit our new section of the game. Hope that building's not an indication of how many levels there are to go. We've only just begun.
It's time. It's time to go. End go, end go.
Alright. 46. Okay, worker on the left, say hi to the worker on the right. Worker on the right, once you've been greeted, please say hi to the worker on your left. Repeat saying hi to each other forever, never interrupting. You get new commands tell and listen. When listening, a worker will pause their program and wait until they hear someone tell the word they're listening for. Okay, so tell direction left, or maybe if it has to be the worker on the right, it would be if direction that equals a worker, then tell everyone hi, else listen hi. Well, it's just outside. No, because then you then listen hi. Listen hi, tell everyone hi, and then jump, because presumably he doesn't hear hi, right? That's the assumption I'm going on, that the first person to speak won't hear the word. Great. Oh, this one feels like it could get nice and complicated. Ah, let's revel in that. I beat the challenge. Alright, 47. Good morning. That's what I would say if I was standing in line with you and also executing this assignment. These pleasantries of thick oil that really lubricate a productive workforce. Please enjoy using your new listen and tell abilities among yourselves. All the best. First worker on the left must tell the second worker in line morning. And second person must tell the third person morning, and so on down the line until everyone has been politely greeting, while politely waiting their turn in order from left to right. Okay, so I would guess if direction that way does not equal a worker, tell direction that way morning, and then listen. Out of that, listen morning, tell direction that one morning, jump. It'd be the same thing, wouldn't it? Three. Oh. Don't know how I would have knocked that first part down to 3. Oh well. 48. Ah. I can't remember the name. Sorry, whoever said that using a wall was a crutch in the way that I write programming. Exhibit A. All right, take from there. Step diagonally. Step diagonally. Give 2. Okay. Command the instructor to print cube and shred it. Once the demonstrator is complete, tell the students who are listening very carefully that they must go ahead and do the same. So, now this is just where it's going to be that I don't quite get the instruction, because if I can only tell everyone... okay, no. So it would be... So I go through that steps, and then tell everyone hi, and then you just say listen for hi, jump to there. So they're just listening for somebody to say hi, he yells hi, they'll pick it up. Done. Oh, so close. Yeah, again, I'm not quite sure what I could have cut. I mean, unless it had a set, because then you could say set. Because that would be a thing anyway. So you go nearest. I mean, that ends up being a line anyway. So you'd say nearest printer equals memory 1. You'd go to memory 1. So their closest printer would be that one. Anyway, doesn't matter. 49. Alright. Best way to eat long foods is to bite one end, then turn around and bite the other end, and then back around and so on, until you eat the middle last. Well, you're in luck. I mean, you're in luck. That's why we need to do this. First, shred the data cube all the way on the left, then shred the data cube all the way on the right, then left, then right, until they're all gone. Yum, okay. Now, I feel like this is meant to be using tell listen, but... So firstly we would set... so we go nearest, sorry. Nearest shredder equals memory 1. Okay, if direction that way does not equal... not equal a worker. Pick up that. Give to memory 1. I feel at that point I might be able to just say end. And then you could say else. I wonder how long this would take. Then you would say... tell everyone hi. I don't know if that's overcomplicating it. Hang on. Let's just do this without words first. So if that does not equal a worker, jump to there. Else, jump to here. Now I just want to play this out. I don't know if they'll operate through this too quickly, or if they'll actually operate in a acceptable rate. This is probably where it's now got complicated, because these three guys would have gone in probably out of order based on where guys were standing. Now, possibly you could solve this. This is just me being pedantic to try and do it without having to use the tell the tell commands. And you could say step and then jump. So that they just sort of do it and then they get out of the way. No, they've broken their order. Okay. So, let's get rid of these two. And we'll put our end back in there. So, it will be that you go... You do this... And then you tell everyone hi. And here, you listen for hi. It would be that you need someone else to do this. You'd need someone else making the saying hi again sort of up here. But if you have a listen hi there, then the first person's not going to act on it. So the first person puts it in, they say hi. Then everyone listening will listen for that hi. There will be then the one person that doesn't have one on that side of them. Say hi. We get them to say two things. Say hi in morning, and then we put here. Listen for morning. Try that. No, they're already too quick. Needs to be a way to pause that. Because I assume we could do it by just recreating this a second time. That... I guess that's the way I'll do it. There we go. Else, get rid of that jump. And we go... I don't like duplicating something that's already in there in terms of trying to save save time, but save my time, I suppose, will be the goal here. Yeah, so she says hi, it says morning. Gonna get out of the way now, so I don't know why they changed their mind about getting out of the way. So we'll tell them that step, direction left, then just jump, and then just do that forever. And same thing down here. That will get them to go direction right. Actually, it probably makes sense to go the opposite. The second ones will be coming from this side. Then jump. Now that's definitely going to extend out this well beyond what the minimum's going to be, but fine. Yeah, much worse. Yeah, definitely not on a winning strategy there. Okay, 50. Each worker must print and shred 5 documents, but we have to be quiet. No two shredders may run at the same time. Interesting. Real interesting. So, let's just approach this logically. If that equals 1, we'll go nearest printer, nearest shredder. Okay, if that equals 1, take from direction. Actually, now the other thing we'll do is we will go set memory. Sorry, so that should be memory 2. This will be memory 3. Step 5. Take from 1. Give to memory 2. Calculate. Memory 3 equals memory 3 minus 1. And then we'll embed an if. If memory 3 equals 0, then end. Else jump here. Okay, so now what I've got to do is just make the other guys slow down. Can't talk, so those tell, listen ones are just out of it. Try this. If we go... Let me think. If we go else, calculate memory 3, calculate memory 3 times that direction. Actually, no, we want to put that up here. So that means that she'll be 5. No, we don't need that anymore. She'll be 5, he'll be 10, he'll be 15, she'll be 20. So we could say else so at that point we want if memory 3 equals 5, because then it means that she'll be the only one there. And then we can say else calculate memory 3 minus 1 jump here. Just play that out. So what we're trying to do, what are we doing? Wait. Oh no, I got rid of memory 3. Sorry. It should be that direction times 5. Let's try that again. It should be that they get their numbers. These guys going faster than she is. She's also just jumped in there because she's crazy. Okay. Why did she do that? Let's work that part out first. Right, so what we'll do is we will set memory 4 as that. And so then this is taken from memory 4. Okay, so she should be set. Now the thing that needs to happen though is that they can't operate faster than she can operate. Let's just try this. We'll go step, direction, step. And that seems like a cheap cop out, but it just means that she picks up, she dumps off. So she's. Let's just see if that sort of gives them a similar range of movement. What was her objection this time? Take from 4. Oh, sorry. We don't want to take from 4. We want to take from 1. Do that again. Oh, she's still way too far. So she's still got heaps to go. Okay. Now this definitely seems like a cheap way of doing it, of just getting them to just wander back and forth. And I mean, it's ultimately down to how, like, the timing of... Basically, they just have to take longer than she does. Okay. And even then, they're still ahead of her. How do I slow them down? Okay, so I mean, if I got them to do that process one more time, that would be it. It's really cheap. It's a really cheap way of trying to solve this. I just can't think of how else you would sort of get them to just wait. If there's a command here that is sort of more... Just stop until someone else has finished their process. Can't think of it, and I won't. Again, I guess I won't waste your time, I won't waste my time. Let's just see if I can... boring this out. And it's pretty seamless in terms of the speed that they're doing it. So I might get an award for speed, but I'm not getting... certainly not getting an award for steps. Not even the fastest speed. I don't think there was that much leeway in the amount of time they took to do that. Oh, scratching my head about that one. Okay. 51. Worker on the left is number 1. Okay, so if we went, if direction that way equals worker, does not equal a worker. First I'm going to do a set memory 1 as 0. If that does not equal a worker, calculate memory 1 plus 1. Pick up. Set. Memory 1 equals... no, I want the opposite way. Right, that's it. Right, memory 1. Drop. End seems like a cheap one as a move, because otherwise I would just stay, right? It wouldn't do anything. Else... else calculate memory 1 plus 1, memory 1 plus 1, jump to here. Now this one again is probably going to do with timing, so I'm going to slow it down so I can sort of watch it as it plays out. So everyone adds 1. Okay, so she didn't move to pick that up. That's where this becomes a problem. I want her... Well, I suppose what we could do is we could say... Step up 1. And then... Step down 1. Let's try that. So that way it means that they're not going to be standing next to each other as they do that process. Okay, so she's out of the way. She picks up her number. She sets it as 1. She puts it down. First cube on the left with 1, and so on down the line. All cubes must be placed back on the floor where they came from. So they just need to step down 1, I guess. And that's close. So we just say right, step 1 and drop. Definitely could have been a more disastrous mistake I was making, but... I mean, I'm happy with the average, at least. Alright, we might call it there for that one, I'd say. There's a nice little run of the easy levels at the start of this one. Obviously, we've got the last couple to take us before we get to the red. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you later. See ya.